clear ice. Today, our human embarks on the endeavor for better cocktails. First, he begins by filling a standard 6-can cooler with warm tap water. Why warm? Well, because it traps less gases. It is hot to the touch. This he sets aside and allows to cool to room temperature. If he placed this in his freezer, it would defrost everything, and it would be disgusting. So on the counter, it will sit. In the meantime, he prepares breakfast, good old scrambled eggs. Afterwards, he opens his freezer. There, he places his cooler. He places the ice on a flat surface in his freezer. This will ensure nice, even freezing. After 25 hours, he returns. Oh, be careful. You wouldn't want to ruin that beautiful ice. Next, he grabs a cutting board and places it over the sink. He uses a towel to elevate the cutting board. This will allow for runoff to go into the sink. He also has a bar mat. In place, you can use a towel. It is to prevent the cooler from sliding. After much ado, he finally figures a way to rest the cooler. There will be runoff. Trust me. As the ice melts, it tempers, and that releases from the cooler. Do not attempt to force it out. You are merely creating trouble for yourself. By tempering your ice, you're allowing the surface to reach room temperature. This makes it clear. He then takes his bar mat and puts it on the counter. You can also use a towel here. He removes the ice from the cooler. Usually with some luck. This will get messy, so make sure to put on an apron. We will be using a serrated knife and a rubber mallet. Don't use a regular hammer as it will damage your knife. He begins by smashing with the knife to see what is soft. After some time, he realizes it's time to smash with a hammer. Ding, 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 ding. After some smashing, he rids himself of the excess, and it is time to get to business. With the serrated knife, he carefully cuts away at the top of the ice. He is attempting to make a flat surface. Patience is the key. With areas that are elevated, he slowly shades it by going back and forth with the knife. It almost looks like a polar ice cup. To continue, he cleans his surface, not before spilling water everywhere. He returns his bar mat, and it is time to cut. He uses his cup to measure the size of the cubes. This is important. You do not want to cut cubes that are larger than your cup. Then he begins to score the ice. He will ensure a nice even score across the top, a few millimeters into the ice. Once it is there, he retrieves his mallet, and with a swift bam, he cuts through it. This is the first part. He repeats this step to get his cube. He places the edge of the knife to the ice and swiftly hits it with a mallet, and it simply breaks. He repeats again and again. Boop, and it cuts right through. Score, knife to the edge, straight knife, and cut. He continues the ice massacre until the block is done. He uses a towel to transfer the ice cubes to the freezer. Let them freeze separately, and then you can put them together. And 1 cube remains. This is the cube that will serve for our drink. Because this is clear ice. This has been a presentation by Black Tie Kitchen. If you enjoy watching liquor dilute with ice, hit the like button and subscribe for more. Follow us at Black Tie Kitchen on Instagram and Facebook, and at blacktiekitchen.com. And until next time, stay hungry and drink responsibly.